What is going on, everybody? DJ Minds here, and in today's video, I think I have a problem. All right, before we get too deep into the video, guys, thank you so much, Krypti, for sending us this Ethereum hoodie. I've been talking to their owner. I love what he's doing. Thank you so much for this, man. You really can't find a lot of cryptocurrency clothing these days. You can really find like Ethereum logo or maybe just BTC logo. But besides that, it's kind of hard to find cool stuff like this. There will be a special announcement, me and a couple other YouTubers. I don't want to say who, but we're working on something big, guys. It's going to be a cool collab with Krypti. If you look in the description, there'll be a referral code that you can use to save 10% off your next order. Even if you don't use my link, that's perfectly fine, man. I still think you should check them out. They're part of the community, just in a different way. They make clothing, so give them a try, man. Krypti. But anyways, guys, I think I have a problem. Okay, so if you watched our most recent video, I was doing so well, and if you just noticed, this is a huge whiteboard instead of 2. This is way better. But anyways, guys, on our last video, we had 7 GPUs that were not mining, and now I got sick. I've been sick. I don't know if you could tell. I'm still sick as a dog, but I have to make a video. It's been like 5-6 days, but now we're up to 19 graphics cards not mining. This sucks. This is not good. I got down to 7. We were doing so well, and then things just keep coming and coming and coming. Okay, so the good news, our incoming is getting smaller. We have 101 graphics cards that are en route, 100 Alpha 2000s, hopefully the next couple weeks. It's not really up to me. And then 13060, that one's sent to my mom's house. That's 4.6 gigahash that's incoming, and I don't even want to know the dollar amount. You guys can look that up. That's depressing to think about. So we're not even there yet. Okay, not mining, 19 graphics cards. We have 9 1660 Ti's, that's 270 megahash, 1 3060 for 40 megahash, 2 3070s for 80 megahash, 3 3060 Ti's for 120 megahash, 1 2080 Super for 44 megahash, 2 1660 Supers, 1 1070. Now, how much is that in total right now? And this is why I want to write this down, guys, because before I would just have stuff in my closet like this, man. Look, I would just have stuff thrown in the closet. I wouldn't even know how many graphics cards we're not using, but I wanted to really just write it out, man. And so now I'm losing at the moment 642 megahash. That's $42.13 a day, or $1,263.90 per month that I'm missing by things sitting in that closet right now. So if you're wondering, how does this keep getting out of control? Like I said, I got sick, and then I was really on it, man. I was finding people to put them in their houses and stuff. But yeah, once you get sick, I was like 4 or 5 days in bed, did nothing, went to work and just whatever. So I got 15 1660 Ti's from Alibaba, and everybody's always asking, man, like, where do you get them from? Where do you get them from? I say it every time, E-Energy. That's who I get them from, E-Energy on Alibaba. Now, use at your own risk, but they've been in the business for like 12 years, not sponsored or anything. But the cool thing about this is I had to pay a little bit more, but they're all matching. So they're all 1660 Ti's. They charged me $500 after tax and all that. I think they ended up being like $528 per, something like that. So, you know, not the best return on investment, but I mean, it's not that bad either. Here's the thing, guys. When you're looking for graphics card, if you're just trying to get one graphics card, you can get a deal fairly easy. You can go to Micro Center, maybe every now and then you can go to Best Buy, whatever. You can get one graphics card. That's not hard. When you try to get 2, 3, 4, it gets a little more difficult. When you try getting 10 plus, you're not going to find deals, man. You would think it's like in anything else in business, right? You buy more, you get a better price. A lot of the times, not really, man. Especially if you want a matching, you want to buy in bulk. A lot of these vendors, they're not giving you deals. You know, maybe there are some out there, but the ones that I talk to, it's very rare to get a deal. Sometimes it's more expensive. Often it's more expensive to buy in bulk, because you have to understand, like, that's just the market that we're in. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, and there's people that try to buy graphics cards off me. Please stop asking me, by the way. But yeah, buying in bulk does not mean that you're gonna get a deal, and often it means you'll pay more. So we've been in the Misfit Mining Discord. Shout out to all them. You guys know who you are. I love every single one of you. These are probably gonna go to a friend. I don't wanna say who, so boom, that should be gone. And I might also end up sending them these 2 1660 Supers as well. So I'm thinking right here, bam, 11, maybe I'll do 10 to 12, something like that, gone. So we can erase almost half of that. Now for the 3060 and one of the 3070s, they're all white. I'm making an all white build. I got an all white frame for AAA wave. I've been working on everything else. I got the all white fans and the cables, but there's so much more I want to do. I want it like 100% frosty, you know, all white in every way. That's not a big rush. That's just like something cool side project. One of the 3060 Ti's I do believe is white, so I'll keep that for the white build. And then everything else is just whatever, right? Like the 1070, not high priority. The 2080 Super, that's like at the bottom of my priority because that thing is annoying as hell. And everything else, I think I've got worked out, right? So it takes time. I have to send this to some people. We have to work out percentages. I'm not going to publicly say what percentage we work out, but don't worry, guys. I think in the next week or two, this should all be taken care of, except for just a couple that I'm saving for a project. So I'm hoping to get this 642 number down to like 150, 200 mega hash, which I can live with. But this is why, guys, I do encourage you to write it out, man. Get you a little whiteboard. It doesn't have to be a giant one like this. Get you a little one like I got, man, and it will really put it into play. Like, wow, this is how much money I'm missing right now. So my bed is right over there, and I intentionally walk by this every day, and I look at this number and it just bothers me so much. Okay, so our Octo miner has been running smooth as butter, man. Do recommend these. So right now we got 8 graphics cards, 2 3070 Ti's, and that's going to be this second one right here is a 3070 Ti, and I want to say this one right here is also a 3070 Ti, and everything else is a 3080 XC. And yeah, these have been really good. And the heat, no heat at all. Well, okay, let me take that back. Right here is heat, like where I'm standing. You can definitely feel heat. But besides that, like they run smooth, man. I think they're like in the 50s or 60s. So we could fit a couple more in here. So that's another way that I'll be able to, you know, get down on those 19 graphics cards. But I'm really saving this rig for big items, right? So 3070 Ti Plus, I don't have any more of those. But I was thinking maybe I'll just throw one here, one here. We could fit another one there, and there's nothing we could fit on the end there. And that should take away 2 to 3 graphics cards of our problem. And then, yeah, we'll get closer and closer to that 4 gigahash, guys. But I don't think I'll be able to do 4 gigahash at my house. I'm pretty sure we are capped out, man. We are at the point now where it's like, dude, we have to stop at our house. Like, yeah, I already have one rig, a 3060 rig. I don't know if I told you guys that because I've been so sick. I have a full rig of 3060s right now at a friend's house. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now, man. Until my farm opens up, I'm sending out rigs to people and they're farming for me, and you know, we're gonna split a percentage. Obviously I have to pay off the equipment, right? Like the equipment takes 8-9 months by itself, and so I can't really split too early with people, but at the same time it has to be worth it for them. So it's kind of like a case by case, and I have to trust you and I have to know you, and it's better if that person already has a lot of stuff mining and they don't mind it just sitting there and then getting a percentage later. I think that's kind of like the best case scenario for them and for me as well, right? And then here's our final option. I'm sorry, there's like no light in the garage right now, guys. But yeah, again, as I said in my farm video, this was supposed to be a test bench. I don't know if you could see that red thing right there. This was just a little test bench right here for 1 GPU. And I kind of branched it out to 3. And now I'm like, you know what, dude, let me just go ahead and get a frame, which I already have built. And I'm thinking I'll just put like 5 or 6 GPUs here. It does share with the garage, so I can't put too many on it. That way it still has like at least 5 amps for the garage, but it's a 20 amp breaker or circuit. So, I mean, we should be good. I could add a couple more there. So I do think in the next week or two, we'll be able to solve our problem of 19 GPUs. The problem is once those 100 come in, what do we do with that? I guess I'm just gonna have to either send those to like a bigger farm, somebody that I trust, or just wait for my farm, which is probably what I'll end up doing anyways. But yeah, there's just so much more that I want to do. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of stopped ordering graphics cards. Like I don't even know where half these graphics cards keep coming in. It's just, I come home from work one day and it's like, my wife's, here's 3 more graphics cards, here's 5 more graphics cards, here's 2 more graphics cards. And I'm like, oh God, you know, I have the money for it. That's not the problem. The problem is they just keep coming. And so I think I just need to slow down for like a week or two and just make sure I get caught up, get around that 2 to 3 graphics card left, and then maybe start reordering. There is one thing though, guys, now that we're getting closer and closer to 2022, I want to slow down on buying. I'm still happy with the Alpha 2000s. Like I don't think through the bear market, you'll ever regret having an Alpha 2000, a 6600 XT, something like that. Those are so efficient. It's almost a 1-for-1 exchange on the efficiency. It's not quite, it's a little bit more. I'll be happy with Alpha 2000s all day, every day, man. I don't think you'll ever regret having Alpha 2000. It's crazy how getting sick just for a couple days can get you so far behind on your farm. Thank goodness that the actual farm itself is running well. I still got to do some optimizing with the Optominer. Like I said, since last weekend, man, I haven't done anything. I've just been dying, laying laying down, went to work, and just trying to heal. But like I did say, guys, at the beginning of the video, some big stuff coming from my channel. Not just my channel, there's gonna be some collabs, and I can't really say who's gonna do what, but trust me, man, some big stuff. We're gonna be going with Krypti, some really cool things, and I hope you guys are here for the journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.